valedictory address for the class of 2016. Anupriya.
Throughout my 4 years at Notre Dame, I have often found myself gazing at the pictures of past classes that are hung along the walls of campus and wondering who exactly the people in the images were. It's incredible to think that we are now to be one of those classes hanging alongside the graduates who have come before. As Notre Dame graduates, we are now tied to every single woman who has come through the halls of Notre Dame. We are all women of impact who live by the hallmarks of a Notre Dame learning community. I wanted to start off by acknowledging my class's place in the rich legacy of Notre Dame, and also by saying thank you to the people in the room right now. On behalf of my class, thank you so much to all of our faculty and staff who have worked tirelessly to make us brighter and better thinkers. Thank you to our family and friends who have given countless hours of support and sacrifice for our education. Thank you to the Sisters of Notre Dame and the Board of Directors who have given us the gift of the mission of Notre Dame. Your presence makes this moment very special for us, and we are eternally grateful for your blessings. I am so humbled to be standing here before my talented and intelligent classmates who have so many accomplishments in so many different fields, who have an unparalleled sense of compassion and solidarity, who have an unmatched level of drive and motivation, and who have graduated today on this stage. I thank you for being my community these past 4 years. I'd like to tell a story about the class of 2016, a story about our wolf pack. When we first entered high school, we did not know that we were to be wolves. We were quite lost, socially, academically, and although Notre Dame isn't very large, sometimes geographically as well. Then came freshman sleepover, and our class identity was realized. We became the blue and the green wolves, albeit still working through the remnant awkwardness of middle school, slightly shy, and still finding our place within this new world of high school. Little did we know that over the next 4 years, we would embody 4 leadership themes that would take us through our time at Notre Dame. Armed with our new identity as wolves, we learned to embrace freshman year's leadership theme, Pass It On. We quickly realized that our time at Notre Dame would be full of receiving and giving. We learned the importance of receiving and giving empathy and kindness. We learned to receive and give new friendships. We received and gave homework help, and we even received and gave that bag of chips that always made it from one side of the hallway to the other. Although at times it felt as though we were receiving more than we could give from teachers, mentors, upperclassmen, it was all right, because we were still learning how to navigate within the wolf pack. Besides, we would have plenty of time to return the favor and pass it on over the next 3 years. Our second year, the leadership theme challenged us to show compassion without barriers. We were now sophomores, quite relieved not to be freshmen. Donning our newly received wolf sweatpants, we developed close relationships within our class and with our teachers, and swiftly adapted to the increased responsibilities. We stepped up to the challenges of the year and embraced our individual differences, interests, and passions. We grew increasingly familiarized with the campus and the regular humming of its events. Our minds were constantly pushed to think in different ways and consider different perspectives. We were growing to see ourselves and one another from a place of compassion and love. Our third year, we developed courage. We learned the true meaning of being brave in order to help those in need and to better society. We used our courage to step outside the comforts of Notre Dame and to make a difference in the world around us. We started to truly understand and appreciate the social justice We grew in our identities as upstanders, strived to close the divide between in-groups and out-groups, fought against systematic forces of discrimination, and instilled courage within one another. We were a force to be reckoned with. Our fourth year, we encountered resilience, and how resilient we were. We faced obstacles and roadblocks, but we jumped over every hurdle and limboed under every barrier. We juggled homework with college applications, with social responsibilities, with clubs, with sports, with extracurriculars, with the Senior Service Learning Project. All while undertaking our final steps to becoming women of impact. As I'm sure many of our teachers can attest, we have developed into quite an opinionated, high-spirited, fearless class. And although some of our energies had to be steered in the right direction, our hearts were always in the right place. Through our experience at Notre Dame, we have developed giving, compassionate, courageous, and resilient souls. My story about our wolf pack has an intermission, and the intermission is our moment of graduation. So wolves, feel free to stretch your legs, share a joke with a neighbor, restock on that popcorn, because we deserve it. This moment of intermission tells us a lot about the character of the people within our class. It signifies that the little freshmen who studied Women of Impact their first year have now become women of impact. Not only have we come out of high school with excellent legs from climbing the multitudes of stairs every day, but we have also become lifelong learners, spiritual seekers, justice advocates, and community leaders. But once our intermission ends, we must remember that our story is not done. Wolves, we are now women of impact, and the world is begging us to change it for the better. So pass it on, show compassion and courage, be resilient. Work for peace, work for justice, embrace diversity, acquire knowledge, create community, and serve community. Continue to do everything that we have been doing, everything that Notre Dame has taught us to do and to be. Our story will never be finished, so long as the spirit of our class persists. Yes, our wolf pack is a family of 149 graduates, but we are more than that. We are global leaders, and thus our family of wolves is not limited to the confines of our grade. We are the front runners of the struggle for justice and equality. We are the advocates for our distinct sense of what is right and good. We are enthusiastic learners, thinkers, and intellectuals. We are questioners of age-old societal systems. Our 4 years at Notre Dame have created the very essence of our class character, and we must always remember our class identity, for it will take us far in our future endeavors. We have been educated for life. Wolves, we were made to howl, and howl we shall. Thank you.
Thank you, Anupriya. This year, the senior class and the administration have invited Ms. Hillary Orr to present the address to the graduates. Ms. Orr has been a member of the Notre Dame faculty for 19 years. In that time, she has taught 10